Alright folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join us in the wee Honda, and we're once again joined by the channel DJ. And today I'm starting to do the intro in here because the weather out here is extreme. But actually yesterday I was for a little coastal walk. I didn't have the camera with me, and it's typical. I saw something cool when I didn't have the camera. So this morning we've come back, two of us this time, and we're going to go and see if that cool thing is still down here. And I'll tell you more about it once we're getting down there. Do you think I should just tell them what it is? Yes folks, that's right. There's seals down here, and it's the first time in my life I've ever seen seals down here. So that's what we're going to have a look at. I might not actually record until we get down at the water's edge though, really, because these conditions are extreme. But you know what it's like on this channel, folks. We're out all weathers for these adventures. It's super cool. And like, if there's a seal or something, we'll just go respectfully, get his space, but try and get it on video and see what we see. And yeah, let's get into it folks. Another crazy adventure here on the channel. And this time it involves a seal, which is wild. And literally, we're no dressed like this in any way for fashion. This is, look at it, we've got a channel DJ's got a brolly and stuff, and we're literally just wearing this to keep dry. Keep out of the wind, because yeah, it's crazy folks. Anyway, let's go on with this adventure. Alright folks, we've come down to the water's edge now from this. Well, we're up at the car the last time we saw. We went along to see if the seal was there, but it's no there, and the weather's so extreme. I've been sheltering under this rock here. Channel DJ's got his brolly with him, so he's intelligent, but we're just watching the waves ripping into this cove here. And like, no joke folks, like, it's absolutely insane. And I'll record a few of them once they start coming in. Ken, this is nothing yet, this, Ken. Now and again they come flying up, and the water splashes right into this cove right here. Absolute insanity. Look at it, this is a way to be a Gideon coming in now. Look how high that water is. Look at it folks. Crazy. We're just keeping it safe behind the rock folks. Whoa, it's total splashing in there. Anyway folks, I'll give the lens a dry and we'll get back to this in a minute. Look at this folks, there's a big one coming now out here. It's just entering this stone passage now, and it's rolling its way up. See the quantity of water coming in with that. Boom. Absolutely insane folks. See when you're standing this close to it, it's absolutely incredible. But the rain's on so heavy folks. Check it out folks, the sea's just a bubbling cauldron right there. Yeah, those waves are just worth watching for a while because they're so extreme. It's like mind blowing standing that close to like the force of nature like that. It would just sweep me away in no time at all. And that'll be the reason that I saw a seal yesterday at the coast. Probably the water was so extreme as well yesterday. But if these waves keep getting bigger like they seem to be doing, it's like, it could get quite extreme folks, that's all I can say. Look at this wave right here. So lucky the camera's waterproof folks, it's absolutely soaking right now, you wouldn't even believe. This is insane folks, these waves are ripping right in here, and like when you're standing this close to the sea you realise it's just a wild fucking place to be. Like, that doesn't even come across in the video. This is absolutely insane folks, totally epic. Look at the size of this wave away to come in now. This is a beast. This one right here. It's going to come close to us. This is dangerous, this one. This is a real one. Absolutely insane footage right here. The sea is so stormy out here, folks. It's incredible. I'll wipe the lens. The stormy conditions are causing the sea to have these extreme waves, but when I look out over the sea, it's just wild. There's no any particular waves, it's just wild, like, sea. But obviously the waves is coming right in at this coast, and the sea doesn't get much higher than this when the tide's in. But it can come a little bit higher than it is just now. It probably rarely would come into this area here. But now and again they just come in massive, and that's what we were seeing when we were standing there. You can see right now the sea's like 10 foot lower down, but in a couple of minutes, maybe even a couple of seconds, it'll be right back up splashing into here. And that's the insane thing standing here. You're putting yourself at risk. There's big ones away to come in now. Look at this, folks, there's a big one coming in right now. Crazy the way it's spraying in the air. Round the corner here, folks, we've got the massive Elephant Rock over there. We didn't realise it was going to be so extreme, like rain constantly when we came here, but seeing those waves ripping in, it's like going to a different world. Like, I'm wanting to stand here. I'm going to stand here, folks, for the next biggie. It's going to be mental. Here's a big one coming in now. When we see it spraying over the top of these rocks, we can that it's a big one. Look at this. Boom! That's insane, folks. I can't even describe that to you. The water's like a foot away from me coming in with that force. Look at that, folks. There's a rock. An ore in the rock there, folks. Insane. We've literally, it's like we've been on another planet coming in here. I've not even obviously put half the waves on the video that we've seen, but like a few times we've been scared for our lives. That's how we're standing in safe areas, kind of avoiding the waves. We've watched so many roll in and out. Crazy, folks. Here's a massive one here, folks. Insane. I was sheltering back under this rock. Yeah, here's a massive one again. I'm coming up here for a better look. Wow. Wait, we got sprayed with the spray. The sea is just like a wild animal, folks. That's like a lion running at you, wait to eat you. Like the water just coming in there, it's like crazy. This is a mental one! Oh! This is insane, folks. I'll try and wipe the lens here.
Look at the wall, man. There's one after the other here.
the atmosphere of this probably doesn't come out on the camera, folks. It's absolutely wild. Crazy. And then it'll die down again for a couple of minutes, and then you get more crazy ones again. Yeah. Look at this now, folks. We're sheltering underneath Elephant Rock, and this is the wild coast. We were standing away around there a minute ago. This has been a crazy video, folks. It's mostly been me trying to dry the lens, like standing next to those waves a minute ago. Wow. And now we're standing underneath this stone, massive stone structure, a natural structure, and just check the way these waves just roll in. You can hear them rolling the pebbles around as the tide pulls them in and out. This is crazy, folks. I've just put the camera back on. These waves rolling in here are massive. Probably compared to some countries, these waves don't even look that massive, but like literally when you're standing this close to it and you see those big beasts rolling towards you, it's like wow. See, these ones are not as big again. Yeah, there's some big ones that build up there and they curl over. Crazy scenes, folks. A minute ago they were coming right up to here, so yeah, here comes some big ones now. You can hear it throwing out the pebbles. Look at this, folks. That's been our hiding place for the last like half hour, and we've just been standing watching the sea and just amazed by the power and the strength of the North Sea. When the tides ripping in like that onto the coast, it's like the true atmosphere of it probably doesn't come across in the camera like that. When you're actually out in it, it's just wild, folks. It's actually worth getting rained on sometimes to see extreme situations like that. Extreme nature. Now we're going to head on up here. Look at that Elephant Rock, folks. I do apologise for the rain on the lens, but it's part and parcel. A Scottish YouTuber, like when you're out in the winter, there's nothing you can do, folks. The environment you're in. And literally we're out on adventures all conditions, folks. It's just cool that I can take YouTube along on the journey with us. And look at that, the graveyard there's on the tail of Elephant Rock. Crazy. So much around here. Our hands is absolutely freezing though, folks, so yeah, we're away to get on up out of here. Right, folks, we're almost back at the top of this path, and that's been absolutely insane. It's been a short video. We went to see if there was a seal and we didn't find the seal, so that's a bit unfortunate for all the wildlife lovers out there, but what we did see was wild nature itself, with those waves ripping in and stuff. Crazy, folks. But yeah, I'll end this one here. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one very soon.